In this video, we're creating a high-quality client video step by step. AI is taking over? What if I told you you're already behind? While most people are still scrolling, creators are building, writing, coding, and earning using AI. This is ChatGPT, created by OpenAI, and it's changing how the world works. Need a YouTube script? Done. Client email? Done. Video idea? Done. Website code? Done. In seconds. But here's the truth. AI won't replace creators. Creators who use AI will replace those who don't.
First of all, download all of these assets and follow along with me. So now we are in Premiere Pro. I am in vertical mode, and here you can see, click on this, and now you have this kind of vertical modes. All the assets linked below. First download that assets and follow along with me. First of all, what I will do, and here I will create a new sequence. Click here, click on this option and create a new sequence. And we need only vertical, so that's why I will set the frame rate 1080 by 9020. You can call it whatever you want. Okay, so I will call it tutorial. And hit enter. So now we have brand new sequence over here. So I will copy this charts. So I will copy the charts. So how to create this one? So first of all, I will copy all of this audio. Select all of this audio, hold Alt, left click and drag it into the tutorial 4 and place it over here. Okay, then press / key to fit into the timeline. Again I will go back, and here I will select this music, hold Alt and bring it into our tutorial 4, and I'll place it into row number 4. So that's why I will create one more track from here. Okay, and I will place it all the way down over here. Okay, and here you can see I have this sparks, and here I have 5 sparks. Right click and click reveal in project, and here you can see first of all, now I will drag and drop all of these and place them over here. Oh, this is not a vertical, so first of all I will make it vertical. So for that, go to effect and control panel, motion, and here is the rotation, and set the rotation 90. Okay, then I will right click and click scale to frame size, or you can right click and select set to frame size. Okay, you can also manually scale it up like so to fit into the composition size. And now you have files.
AI is taking over?
Okay, here I will mute it. Next, and here is our smokes. I will also right click and simply I will copy these assets from here. Simply hold Alt, or you can right click and reveal in the project, and here you can see, simply drag and drop inside this comp. At the first time you will see this green screen. Don't worry, I will tell you how to remove this. First select this layer, go to effects and search for ultra key, and drag this effect on this layer. Okay, then come to the effect panel, and here select the eyedropper and select the close green color from here. Okay, and our green color has gone. Okay, so control Z. First of all I will scale it up, and here you can see scale property, scale it up like so. After that, now I will remove the green screen like so. Okay, so it's very easy. And I will also set the opacity around maybe 25, and also set the blending mode to screen. Okay, so now it will work good for us. I will only use this around maybe over here. Okay, at this point. Okay, let's see how it is working. And here you can see this one, and at the last top, which is our convex overlay. So hold Alt and drag and drop inside comp tutorial 4 at the start. Okay, This is this kind of, but I will also choose the screen mode for it and go to opacity, and from here select the screen mode. Okay, so in this way it is working good. Okay, and let's go back, and at the top here you can see this kind of text. So how to create this kind of text? It's very super simple. First of all, I will click on it and I will copy the text from here. Right click and copy that text and come over here. I will type the text over here, select this type tool and click over here and press Ctrl V, and now you have text, same text. Okay, then you need to go to essential graphics panel. If you don't see this panel over here, then you can go to window and here you will see essential graphics. Select that from here. Okay, come over here, click the alignment horizontal and also click the vertically. Okay, to make it center in the composition. It's very super easy. Then move this layer at the beginning and so set the duration of the end. Simply drag and trim the left side of this layer. Okay, and here I will create some textures behind this text, so that's very easy. Let's come to the sequence 02 and here you can see text texture. Let's go to our project, click on this option icon view and go inside, and here I need to find our texture, which is this one. Okay, and drag and drop inside over here. I don't need to drag and drop over here. Simply select this text, go to essential graphics and drag and drop this image over here. Okay, simply select this text and go down all the way down, and here you will see this mask with text. Select that, and now you have texturable text. Okay, now you can easily move and you can easily change the text from here. Okay, you can also easily change the image position by selecting this image from here. Here you can see, select V for selection tool, and now you can easily move your image from here. Let's come back, and here you can see. Okay, at the starting I have applied this transitions, which is zoom in transitions, so which is totally free. Okay, let's come back, and here you can see. Let's go to Premium Composer. This is third-party plugin where you can get unlimited transitions for free, and some are paid, but it's totally free. Okay, click on that. If you don't see this panel over here, let's go to window and extensions, and here is the Premiere Composer. Select that. Okay, again I will go to window, extension, Premiere Composer, and here is the Premiere Composer. Its starter pack is free inside this transitions, and here I will select only this zoom out animation. So let's come back, and here you can see I have some space, so that's why I will create some space at the beginning of the timeline. Let's come back, select all of these, move them forward and maybe over here, and apply this zoom out effect, which is very cool. Click and then click add. Okay, so it will automatically apply it on your timeline. Then select all of these and move them at the beginning. Let's play and watch.
AI is taking over? What if I told you?
Let's come back, and here I want to show you, and here you can see this kind of animation. Then here you can see some blinking, text blinking animation. So how to create that? That's very super easy. Let's go to effect control panel, and here you can see I have applied this transform effect, and here I have created some opacity keyframes. So let's come back at this point. Let's go back and maybe around over here.
What if I told you?
At this point I will create this blinking animation, so that's very easy. Select that and go to effects and control panel only select the single layer, and then close all of this up, and you can see this opacity inside this text. Okay, and go all the way down, and here you can see opacity. Okay, it's very easy. Add the opacity keyframe, press right arrow one time and set the opacity value 0. Again press right arrow and move 1 frames forward. Again click reset the parameters, again press right arrow and set the value 0. Okay, and again press right arrow and set the value, and by clicking over here you can reset the value. Okay, and here is the value 0, 100, 0, 100. Okay, let's play.
What if I told
In this way,
What
you
if I
can
told
create this blinking animations.
What if I told
Let's come back and next, and at this point, maybe at this point, this is the behind and this. Okay, and here you will see subtle zoom animation of this text. Okay, this text is zooming out, so it's very easy. Let's go back and at the beginning of this text, go to scale and move your playhead at the end, and then again add the scale value little bit upside, maybe around here, maybe around here 110 is good. Okay, so it will create this kind of zoom animation, maybe over here
You're already
at
behind.
this point. Okay, move this keyframe maybe over here. Okay, so at the point behind, as the point behind, I will cut this text layer from here, and here I will type behind. Select this layer, click over here, double click and type behind. Okay, then press Ctrl A, select all of this text and go inside this text properties, and you can select this Eastman Roman Trial font, which is very popular and my favorite font. Okay, and here click the caps lock to make all of them capital, and you can also increase the size. Okay, like so. Then go to essential graphics, and from here I will set it horizontal and vertical in the center, like so. Okay, so here is the animation.
Behind. At
this point I will create little bit bounce animation. Let's go back, and here you can see little bit bounce animation. Select this behind layer, go to effect, and here you can see I have created on the scale keyframes, and little bit I have created some bounce animation. Okay, at the beginning. So how to create that? Simply select this layer, go inside its property over here, click scale, and again press right arrow 2 times, 1, 2, and set the value 110. Again right arrow 2 times, again click on this option to reset the value. Okay, and right click, and then you can ease in, and you can also make it ease out for smooth animation. Let's play and check it now.
Behind.
This is little bit bounce animation, which is creating a very cool effect. Press home key, let's play and watch.
AI is taking over? What if I told you you're already behind?
I have also added some sound effects. Let's go back at the beginning, and here you can see, maybe over here, and here you can see I have added some bass sounds. Let's play this kind of. Simply hold Alt, left click and drag and drop it inside our tutorial 4 and place it over here. Okay, timing is very important if you want to create more impressive shots. And this is the bass effect. Don't worry, I have provided all assets, link in the description. Go ahead and download all of that assets and follow along with me. Okay, those are assets are free of cost. Okay, next, and here you can see I have created little bit
Behind.
this kind of sound effects, which is looking very cool. And here you can see. Okay, simply hold Alt and also drag and drop and place it over here. Okay, you can apply this kind of
Behind.
you can apply this kind of sound effects on text. At the next point, maybe over here, I will cut all of these layers like so. Next, I will create the transition. So first I will create the next scene. So let's play.
While most people are still scrolling,
Okay, at this point let's go back, and here you can see, here I have recorded a video from my mobile. Okay, and here you can see, let's play and check it now.
while most people are still scrolling,
Okay, so that's why I will use this only. Okay, so hold Alt, left click and drag and drop and place it over here. At this point, let's click on this. Simply hold Alt and drag and drop and place it on the top of this layer. Here I want to show you. First I will press Shift E and disable the bottom layer and select the file layer. Here I have selected its mode multiply. First I will set it normal and its opacity is 100 bat, and this is the image that I have used over here. Okay, and again set the blending mode multiply and set the opacity around maybe 25. Okay, which is looking very great. Again select the bottom layer, press Shift E to enable it back. You can also right click and you can enable or disable this layer from here. Okay, which is very helpful. Next, go back, and here you can see, I have applied same fire sparks video. Simply hold Alt and left click and drag and drop over here. Okay, don't worry, I will provide you all the assets, link in the description. Simply go ahead and download that and follow along with me. So this is the layer. First I will hold Shift and disable that, and here you can see this is the fire spark smokes, and its blending mode is screen. Make sure you have selected screen mode. In this way it will work. Then again select all of these, Shift E and enable that back. So at this point I will add some transitions from the Premiere Composer, which is totally free. Let's go back and let's play over here, and here I want to show you.
while most people
And here I have applied the glitch animations. Okay, so that's where here I will also apply that animation same to same. Go to Premiere Composer and go to transitions and scroll down, and here it is. Simply select that. Okay, so it will automatically apply it on your layers. Let's play and watch.
behind, while most people are still scrolling,
So next, and here I want to show you a little bit more at the next scene, and here you can see this is computer images or videos I have downloaded from the Quinn, and here you can see this website. I have made this video from the Quinn.
creators are building, writing, coding, and earning using AI.
I have made this video from the Quinn, which is not totally free, and maybe there are some limited features and credits that you can easily use and to create our AI videos. Okay,
Creators are building, writing, coding, and earning using AI.
simply hold Alt and drag and drop that video and place it over here. Okay, so here is the method same, and select this video, go to effects, and here you can see I have selected this screen mode. You can also select normal, don't need it to select the other scene. Okay, you can also select the screen mode, or you can select multiply, only select the screen mode. Okay, which is working good. Let's go back, and here you can see I have created some text.
Building, writing, coding, and earning
Okay,
using AI.
which is very easy to create this kind of text. Let's go back. Simply what I will do, and here I will only copy this text. Okay, so for that simply hold Alt, click on this text layer and drag and drop over here. Okay, hold Alt and scroll your mouse to zoom out to make it smaller or bigger, okay, like so. And here I will try to match this, okay.
Creators are building, writing,
Okay, here it is saying building, so that's why I will perfectly line it to create a high tension. And place this text over here and change its text. Double click over here and you can type building. Okay, that's nice. Again, you can press Ctrl A, select this text, you can decrease its size like so, then go to essential graphics and make it center like so, okay. And you can also move it upside like so, okay. You can select the selection tool and you can manually move this. Only text is moving, not the behind image is moving, okay. Keep it in mind. Okay, next word.
building, writing, code, writing.
Okay, here it is saying writing. Hold Alt, left click, drag to create a new copy of this text. Then select this text and go to effects control panel. Only select this position and change its position like so, okay. And here it is saying writing.
Writing.
Okay, so here I will type writing. Double click and type writing like so, okay. You can also position it and align it in the middle, or you can move it left right, whatever you want, okay. So next is our
Coding and
here is the coding. Simply hold Alt and drag it over here and move it over, and here I will type coding. Listen it again.
coding.
Okay, so select that and double click, type coding. Okay, again you can increase by pressing Ctrl A, select that text and you can make it bigger or smaller like so. And you can go to essential graphics and you can set it align vertically or horizontal, but I don't want, I want it to move to little bit down, okay, like so, okay. It is looking very pretty well.
And earning.
And here is the word earning, and simply hold Alt and drag, create another copy, and here I will type earning. Press Ctrl A, go to effect controls, and here I will decrease its size like so. And here I will also try to move its position little bit down like so over here. Let's play.
Earning using AI.
And here it is calling AI. Hold Alt again, create one more duplicate of it, and here I will type the AI. Select all of that and press AI and Ctrl A and increase its size like so, make it bigger, and then go to essential graphics and set it align horizontal and vertical, okay, which is very perfect. Ctrl C, sorry, and again Ctrl C. You can undo anything by pressing Ctrl C or Command C, okay. And let's play and watch it from at the beginning. Let's go back, and here you can see I have also created some sounds in sequence 01, and here you can see I have also created some sounds over here, okay. Simply what I will do, simply I will select all of these sounds, hold Alt, and to create a duplicate of it, go to tutorial 4 and I will try to place them over here, okay. So make sure they are perfectly lined as the text is coming, as the text is appearing on the screen, okay. This is the text pop animation, listen it.
Building, writing.
Okay, so let's play and preview it again.
While most people are still scrolling, creators are building, writing, coding, and earning using AI.
Here I will close this one. Let's play again and preview check.
Behind. While most people are still scrolling, creators are building, writing, coding, and earning using AI.
Let's come over here, and here you can see I have created this ChatGPT logo scale animation. and along with its text, ChatGPT and blinking cursor. So how to create that? So first of all, I will import this ChatGPT logo. Hold Alt and drag and drop this over here and place it over here. Okay, and here you can see. Simply you can move its position like so and make it perfectly centered. Then here I will create first of all I will change its color. So for that, go to effects and search for tint and drag and drop this effect over here. Okay, and come over here inside the effect control panel. If you don't see, you can select this effect control panel inside window from here. Okay, you can also press shift 5 and come over here, change its black color into red. I like this one, which is looking very great for cinematic look. Okay, first I will apply the transform effect over here to create our animation. Go to effects, search for transform and drag and drop this effect on it. Okay, at this point go inside transform and again add the scale keyframe. So first of all, what I need only change its anchor point to create the animation at this point. So select this anchor point and place it over here. Okay, Control C, press Control R, okay, to enable this ruler and move it over here. Then move this ruler over here. So what I will do, I will change its position and also I will change its position over here. Okay, I don't need all of this. Okay, let's come over here into scale and add the scale keyframe and set the value 0. Shift control and move 5 frames, maybe 10 frames. You need to press shift right arrow 2 times to move 10 frames forward. Okay, and again click on this option, reset parameters, and then right click and make it ease in and also make it ease out for smooth animation. So now you can see, and also I want some motion blur over here. So for that, let's go down and here is the use composition shutter angle. Uncheck that and set the value 360. You can set according to your need. Okay, and here you can see some motion blur. Let's see.
This is Chat.
Okay, at this point I also want to create some and here I also want to create some text animation. Let's come back and here you can see some text animation may be around over here at the end. So let's go back, select the text tool and type here anything like so, and you can type anything ABC. So here I will type ChatGPT. First of all, and here you can see I have selected Eastman Roman Trial font. Its family is black. And here I will first trim the left side. So first of all, set it align. Go to essential graphics and set it horizontal and vertical align, and also increase its size like so. Again, set it align horizontal and vertical, and also change its position like so, maybe over here. Okay, which is looking very perfect and great. So here again, what I will do, here I will add some textures. Go to project and maybe over here is the texture. Drag and drop over here and go all the way down. Make sure your text layer is selected, then click mask with text, and now you have this kind of text over here. Okay, so here I will create some typing animation with the cursor blinking. So how to create that? Simply I will select this text here, go to replace with After Effects compositions, So come over here, and here you can see, double click, go inside, and here is the text, and also you have this kind of, okay. And also come over here, and simply you can also move this layer upside, but I don't need. Simply go inside, and first of all I will mask this. So how to create mask? This image is our mask. Press enter, and I will rename it as mask, and press F4 to enable this option, to enable this track mat. Simply I want to mark this ChatGPT, so that's why I will connect this with this, okay. What I will do, I need only marks this text, so that's why what I will do, I will only connect this with this one, okay. Now you have mask. Now simply select this text layer. So here I have the mobile extension, and here you can see mobile extension. It has 180 tools. It has some trial version, and it has also paid version. With this help you can create a lot of animation, and you can save your ton of times, okay. This tool is very powerful and helpful for beginners and pro levels who want to create the animation pro level, okay. And here you can see I have already created one complete course of mobile extension, how to use, how to download, and how to create the animation. I have explained every single piece, every single line of this mobile extension, which is my favorite tool, trust me, okay. So here I want to create the some text animation. Select, click on this text, and here is the typewriter. Simply select that, okay, and let's play and watch. Now you can see this kind of animation. Simply what I will do, select the text, press U, and reveal its keyframe. Now you can see. So I want to make it speed fast and move these keys closer. Okay, press Ctrl S and save this. You can also change its typing animation. You can turn on and off its cursor from here, like so, okay. You can see, you can also customize all of its settings, all of the settings. You can also change its color, cursor color, as you like, okay. Let's come back and let's see. You have the typing animation.
This is ChatGPT. This is ChatGPT. This is ChatGPT,
Okay, which is looking very cool and nice, okay.
created by OpenAI, and it's changing how the world works.
Okay, at this point I will create another animation, maybe over here. Let's go back, and here you can see
AI, and it's changing how the world works.
so how to create the next this scene, this kind of animation, so which is looking very difficult. Trust me, it's not difficult, so I will make it very easy for you, okay. First of all, here you can see I have this same logo animation. So first of all, and here I have some background in video, okay, gaming background videos. Shift E, you can disable and enable it, okay. So simply first of all I will drag and drop this layer, hold Alt and move it into the other timeline, and I will try to place it over here. So here I don't need this text, so that's why I will trim the text over here, okay. So here what I will do, I will move it down, and again go back, and here you can see next I have some sparkles. You can also apply these sparkles, and let's go back, and here is the sparkle. Simply hold Alt and create its copy and move them over here. I have also sound with this gaming intro spark, so that's why I will also copy this one, and here it is here you can see. Hold Alt and left click and move it over here, maybe over here at this point. Okay, let's play and check it now.
And it's changing how the world.
Okay,
And it's changing how.
okay, let's create the animation. So for that, what I will do, let's go back, and here I have this. Select this globe image, right click and click reveal in project, and here you can see we have this globe image. Simply drag and drop it over here and trim the left side of it and place it over here, and trim the every left side of every layers. Okay, so at this point I will create the animations. So first I will scale it down and select this layer, go to effect control panels and make sure only this layer is selected, and then scale it down. First of all, I will add some keyframes. Select the top one and make sure you have applied the presets transform. First go to effects and search for transform. And apply this on globe. Okay, and this is our first image, which is our logo, so it has already applied this transform effect. So for that, what I will do, at the beginning I will, inside this transform effect, I will add the position keyframe and also select this globe layer, and here you need to add the position keyframe. Okay, at this point, first of all create some rulers over here. So for that, select this ruler from here, show rulers. Simply select this ruler and point it at the middle. Okay, after that, what I will do, select this globe and change its position at the beginning. Maybe I will place it over here, and also add the opacity keyframe at the beginning, and I will set it 0. Okay, then hold shift, press right arrow, move 5 frames forward, and what I will do, I will set its opacity back 100. Okay, here I will change its position, maybe original position. Okay, then also select this logo and come over here, and again add the position keyframe over here from here. At this time I will move it upside like so, and select this globe image and make it little bit down, maybe over here. Okay, first I will smooth the keyframes of the globe. Select this globe, select all of these keyframe, right click and make them ease in and ease out for smooth animation. Okay, then simply go inside position keyframes. You can also click on this option and then select this one and set your graph like so. It will create start fast animation, then go slow down, and do the same with this opacity keyframe. And here I will also make the same graph, start fast and slow animation. Okay, and also do the same with this ChatGPT logo. Select this logo and it will show up you this kind of properties, and select both of these keyframe. Again select both of these keyframes, go inside position and select all of these keyframe, right click and make them ease in and ease out for smooth animation. And also little bit zoom out and set your graph like so, start fast and then slow animation. Everything is good to go. Let's play and watch. At this point I will add some transition. So for that, let's go to sequence and let's see what I have applied here. Maybe over here I have applied this at this point, maybe.
This is ChatGPT.
Okay,
This is ChatGPT.
okay, here I have applied the span animation. So for that, let's go back. At this point I will also go to Premiere Composer. At the top, this is the pen animation. You can also see a lot of animation inside over here, left, bottom, right, top. Okay, you can apply it any kind of, but I like this. Okay, left to right, select that, click add, make sure your player should be over here in the middle of two layers. Let's go back, and here you can see I have also applied some typing animations. So hold Alt, left click and drag and drop all of these typing and move them over here to match our text animation.
This is ChatGPT.
Okay, so what I will do, I will simply move this over here, maybe over here, to sync our typing animation with our text. Okay,
This is ChatGPT.
so I will also move this logo little bit. So what I will do is press C, control, and create a cut over here, and press V and trim its side little bit, maybe over here, maybe over here. Okay, make sure timing is perfect and alignment is perfect to create smooth animations. So here what I will do, simply I will go to After Effects. First I will render this video from here. So that's why I will bring this video inside Premiere Pro to decrease the loading of my software. So that's why press Ctrl M. Okay, and make some settings. Click settings. This is our video output setting. Select the format, QuickTime, and also select the channels RGB plus alpha, because we don't need the background, we need only transparent video. So that's why I will select the channels RGB plus alpha, which is good for me. Hit OK, and here is the location. Select the location. Where do you want to save? I want to save it desktop. You can save it anywhere and click render. Okay, now you have transparent video. Okay, let's go back to Premiere Pro. Press Ctrl I and import that file, maybe which is this one, ChatGPT. Okay, and simply drag and drop and place it over here. So I will cut the left side of it, and I will place this video with this one. Okay, let's back enable this transition effect. Right click and enable that. Okay, select this video, transparent video, and go to effect controls, motions, and move it little bit down over here. Okay, and let's play and move it little bit more down, like so, maybe over here. Okay, let's play and watch the preview.
This is ChatGPT, created by OpenAI, and it's changing how the world works.
Okay, let's create the next scene. Here I will make some more settings. Let's go to at the beginning. Okay, and simply I will move its position little bit upside, maybe downside, and also select the bottom logo layer and also change its position little bit upside. Okay, here I will also create some color transition animation. So that's why, so first select this logo, maybe over here. First select this logo and make sure alignment is perfect. Go to at the beginning over here and click on this option, amount to tint, and set the value 100. Then click on this option, go to the next keyframes and set the value 0. Okay, this is the tint logo color animations. Let's play, let's see. Okay, which is looking very nice and great. Okay, let's go back, and next I have added some transitions. Over here you can see this is the glitch animations and this is the glitch transitions. Okay, so here you can see I have created this text animation. Let's play and watch.
Script, done. Client email, done. Video idea, done. Website code, done.
Okay, I have created all of this text animation inside After Effects. So how to create this text animation? So let's start. So it's very super simple. Let's go to back. First of all, what I will do, press C, add a cut at this point, press V and select all of these layers and perfectly align them over here. Okay, and again add one more cut at this point because I need only this part for audio. Right click and go to and select the replace with After Effects compositions. So here we will create our text animation. That's very easy. First select this audio, press double L to reveal its audio. At the same time, let's play and watch.
Need a YouTube script? Done.
Done at this point maybe. Okay, so I need only text. Let's come over here and here you can see I have already created this text animation and here you can see. So first of all we will create this shape and this scale animation at this point. Let's come back over here, go to tools and select this rectangle tool and draw a shape like so. Then click on this option align tab, make it horizontal and vertical line. If you are not looking this kind of line, you can go to window and select the line tab from here. Okay, make sure you are the default mode. Okay, you can double click over here and you can select it, reset like so. And again you can come over here, you can go window, workspace, and here is the default mode. You can press shift 10 at this point and here you can see after drawing our shape, let's go to fill, select the gradient color, make sure you have selected gradient, press the 100% and also again select this layer, again go to stroke and make sure you have select the none option. I don't need the stroke. And how to make this kind of stroke settings, it's very super simple. And by clicking on this color option and here you will see this kind of window, select the first option and here you need to select the color. First select the point color from here, then you can select this color point from here. Okay, then you can select the color stop and other point, and at this point you can again select this color, then select the color from here. Okay, then you can hit OK. I will cancel it and again come over here and here you can see, make sure your layer is selected, then you have selected this rectangle, then this point will be visible over here. Then click and drag and drop this handle and move it over here and also move it over here. If you have Adobe After Effects 2024, then you can see this kind of panels over here. Here you can easily make rounded corner over from here, set the value around 30. Okay, it is looking good. If you are not looking rounded corner or panel over here, you can come over here and you can type here round, then you can easily see the roundness over here. Okay, and set the value roundness 30. After that I need to type the text. So how to type? Simply go to text tool. First what I will do, come over here and here you can see I have this text. Double click, go inside, select this text and I will copy this text from here. Copy this text from here. Let's go back and here I will click and I will press Ctrl V and paste that text layer over here. Okay, make sure this layer is selected, then go to selection tool and move it over here. Okay, again press Ctrl T and duplicate this layer and first select this white layer, press double L to reveal its whites and here you can see done option.
Done. Client.
At this point first move this layer by pressing open square bracket, move this layer over here and what I will do is hide the bottom layer and select the top layer and double click and here type done and simply select the selection tool and move this layer by holding shift over here. Turn it on back the first text layer and double click and scale it down. You can also scale it down maybe 91 or you can set 90. Okay, and select the top layer and select the double click and also decrease its size around 90. Come over here into a line tab and make sure this is vertically line. Click over here, again select the top and set it vertically line. So now it's time to create the animation. So for that, first of all, I will create this shape animation. First select this shape, go to anchor point and place this anchor point at this point, because I want to create the scale animation from this point. And here you can see I have created the scale animation at this point from the left bottom corner. So here I will create the same animation. So for that, come over here, first place your anchor point at the left bottom corner, then select this shape layer, press S for scale property and add the scale keyframe over here. Then press shift control shift right arrow 10 frames forward and again add the scale keyframe. Click on this little triangle, go to at the beginning and again set the value 0. So it will create this kind of scale animation. Okay, select all of this keyframe, right click, keyframe assistant and select the ease for smooth animation. Then open the graph editor, select all of these handles, then click fit selection to view. Make sure you have selected the added speed graph. Then you can see this kind of graph and set the handle like so. Okay, which will create this kind of animation. And here I will also create some realistic blur animation. So for that, come over here, toggle switches mode, and from here you can select this blur option. In this way you can see this little bit realistic blur option, okay, which is looking very cool and pretty cool. Let's preview this animation.
Need a YouTube script? Done. Client.
Our first animation has been done. First of all, I will create the text animation. Select this text and here I will apply the slide up text animation. So select this text layer, press Ctrl spacebar and search slide up animation. Slide up, select slide up words and select this layer, press U and let's play. And here you can see this kind of animation, but as you can see its position is very long, so I want to decrease its position. First I will move this keyframe over here, maybe over here. First select this voice, press double L to reveal its voice. At this point I want to end the animation, so that's why I will put this over here, and at the beginning I want to appear the whole line at the same time. So for that, what I will do, let's come over here, go inside advanced, again close it up and again close it up and close down and expand its all property. And here you can see position, and here I will set the position value around maybe 150 is good, perfect for me. I want to appear whole line at the same time. So for that I will select the shape into ramp up and I will also select the base tone lines. Okay, so lines will appear at the same time. So at this point I want to create some mask. So for that, simply select this text layer, go to tools and select the rectangle, and here I will create the mask. Make sure your text layer is selected, okay, otherwise it will create the shape maybe over here. Okay, and now let's play and watch. Here you can see our text will disappear at this point. Let's play and watch.
Need a YouTube script? Done. Client.
Okay, it is looking very great and nice. Now our first step of text has been done. Now select all of this layer, but I don't need this effect, which is our fire for background effect. Right click and pre-compose them, and you can call it whatever you want. I will call it only 01. Okay, and hit OK. Let's go to project and you can see this is our 01. I have already created some more comps over here. First I will drag and drop inside this folder, okay, and close that. This is our text layer. Double click and it will open viewer text layer over here. Okay, go inside. First of all, I will increase all of its size from here, and then go back, and here you can see this layer. Press Ctrl D 5 times. Ctrl D, Ctrl D, Ctrl D, Ctrl D. Now we have 5 layers. Let's go back, maybe over here. This is our, maybe over here. Okay, maybe over here. This is our main comp. Okay, so what I will do here, I will sync our text with our voice. So that's why select this text voice layer, press double L to reveal its voice, and maybe at this point where it is done, at this point simply select the first text layer and drag and drop over here. Okay, and place it on the top. So what I will do, simply select this layer, press P, and move it down, maybe over here. Okay, again drag and drop another layers, maybe around over. After done, second done, and again drag and drop our third layers and place it on the top on all of the layers. Okay, and also select this layer, press P, and place all the way down. Okay, move your playhead, move over here, and here you can see. Again do the same with the fourth and move it over here, maybe over here. Okay, at this point, and also select this layer, press P, and change its position all the way down, maybe over here. So here what I will do, I will simply create some animation over here, and here I will also change its text. Okay, so first listen, this is our first text.
A YouTube script, done. Client email. Script, done. Client email. Done.
So this is our client email. Double click, go inside. First I will go to my main comp. Here is my main comp. So this is my client text. I will copy it from here. So I have already created this one. Copy that, come over here, and this is our first, maybe over here. Go inside, select this, and change its text from here like so. Okay, and now you have this kind of animation. Select this text, and you can move it close a little bit over here. Okay, and maybe over here, and also select the top layer, text layer, and change its position, and also changes its position like so. Okay, it has done. Let's come over here, back, and client email has done. Okay, so this is our next. So come over here, and I will also change its this one, which is our video code, video idea. Select this text, right click, copy that, and let's go back, which is our 3. Okay, select this, change its text over here, then also change its position. First select the selection tool, and now change its position like so. Okay, and also select this, done. Okay, and also set its position like so, which is very nice and great. Okay, you should set the timing and spacing of every letters 100% accurate to get the super cool effect. Let's go back to the main comp, and at the last I will change this script. Okay, which is our last one. Okay, again I will go to my main comp, maybe over here. At this point I will copy this website code. So in this way, change every text to sync our main voice. Okay, this is fourth, and Control V, and also change the done position from here. Okay, so now I have done with the text. Now you can see. So here I need to create our sliding up animations with all layers. So how to create that? Select this voice layer, press double L to reveal its voice, and at this point I will cut the last all of these layers. Hold Alt, press close square bracket, and I need the voiceover, so that's why I will increase its size from here. So now let's animate all of this. First, what I will do, set its anchor point by placing this ruler over here. If you don't see this ruler, you can come over here and you can select this guide ruler from here. Make sure this is in the center, and what I will do, right click new and create a null object which will help us to create the animation. Okay, first play and watch.
Need a YouTube script? Done.
Maybe over here at this point I will create the position animation. First of all, link all of this layer with our null to create a same animation at the same time. Select all of these layers, also select this rasterize option, and also link them with the null layer. After that, select this null layer, press P for position, and add the position keyframe at this point. Okay, then move your playhead maybe around over here where the second animation, maybe over here. Okay, at this point simply change its Y value like so. Make sure these values are centered. Then move your playhead maybe over here, add the next end option, and again add another keyframes and change its position like so. Add the end, again do the same, change its value. Make sure all these layers are in the middle. Select all of these keyframes. Again go to open graph editor, select all of this and click on this point. Uncheck that. Only apply this continuous option on this both point. Double click, or you need to select only single one. Double click over here and select only continuous log outgoing to incoming animation. Again select this one and double click over here. Again select the continuous animation. Simply select this point and move it little bit upside, and also select this point and move it upside. Let's go back and let's see, let's play and watch.
Client email? Done. Video idea? Done. Website code? Done.
Okay, and the end I will create this in seconds animation.
In seconds.
Okay, so for that what I will do, select this last composition and place it over here and move it all the way up, maybe over here. Sync it with our voice, then double click, go inside. What I will do at this point, I will delete the text done, and then I will select this layer and I will align it horizontal and vertically in the middle. Then I will type here in seconds. Then press Ctrl A and select this text, and then go to text property, and from here I will make it I'll make it caps lock, and from here I will select the font Eastman, which is my favorite font. Okay, select that. Then you can also select its family, black or bold. Okay, whatever you want. You can also increase its tracking like so. Okay, and again make it horizontal and vertical line. Let's go back to the main comp and let's play and watch at the end.
In seconds. No idea? Done. Website code? Done. In seconds.
And here you can see this voice and text hour is not perfectly syncing, as you can see.
Done. Client email? Done.
Okay, there is a little bit difference, so that's why I will sync it with our voice. So first select this layer at this point, place your playhead at this point, then double click, go inside and move this done layer maybe over here. Okay, let's go back and let's play.
Done. Video.
Okay, let's play again.
Done. Video ID.
In this way, do the same with all of others. Select the top layer text and move this done layer over here, and also do with all of other layers, maybe over here, maybe over here. Double click, go inside and move our done text layer at this point, and also make sure this is over here. Okay, in this way you can create this animation. So let's render this animation. Press Ctrl M and select the location where do you want to save it. I wanna save it on the text tab and click render. So in this way you can create this kind of text slide up animation with box and also with gradients. Okay, I have done with this. Let's go to Premiere Pro, press Ctrl I and import that. This is our text layer. Simply double click and import it over here and replace it with the original one. Okay, like so, and place it over here. Now we have same text animation over here.
Need a YouTube script? Done. Client email? Done. Video idea? Done. Website code? Done. In seconds.
Okay, it is looking very perfect, nice. Let's go back, sequence 01, and here you can see at this point I have also created some shake animations. Okay,
Done.
okay, so how to create this shake animation?
Done.
Okay, and it has also some sound effects. And let's go back, simply hold Alt and drag and drop and place it over here, maybe over here, at the point where it is saying done.
Done.
Okay, so here I will create a little bit shake animation that will create a little bit retention. So for that, so how to create this? Simply you need only adjustment layer. So let's go to come over here, and here you can see this adjustment layer. Click and create that, and then simply drag and drop onto the timeline. Okay, then you can decrease or increase its size in this way. Then you need to create a little bit scale animation of this point. Then select this adjustment layer and go to effect control panel, and here you can see this transform effect. So simply go to effects and search for transform, and here you can see transform. Simply drag and drop on it on this adjustment layer. Okay, after that then you will see this over here. So here I will create this little bit shake animation. So for that, at this point maybe over here, and what I will do, simply add the position keyframe. Okay, first keyframe, and set its original value, and then you need to press Ctrl, then you need to press right arrow one time and one frame forward. Then you need to change its value. You can move it upside, downside, whatever you want. Okay, Ctrl C. So I want to move it upside, then press then again press right arrow one time more, and then you need to click on this option, reset parameters. Okay, so it will reset its original value. So in this way, then you need to right click and select the ease in and ease out for smooth shake animations. So in this way you can create the shake animations. Play and watch.
Done.
Okay, so I will create some more duplicate of this. So hold Alt and place it over here. Again hold Alt and place it over here. This is our done voice. Okay, at the end
In seconds.
and maybe over here, and place it over here. Okay, I have also some sound effects. So let's go back our previous comp, and here you can see. Simply what I will do, I will select all of these, hold Alt, or these are linked with this original one. So first of all I will right click and ungroup that. Then I will select only these sound effects, hold Alt, left click and come over here. Simply place them maybe over here. So make sure your sound effects perfectly align with your voice. Okay, if not, your video will not look good. Make sure these are perfectly aligned like so. At this point I have also some transitions, so first I will add the transition at this point. So let's go back. Let's see what kind of transitions I have created over here.
Need a
Here it is a glitch transition. So let's go back. Place your playhead over here between both of these clips. Then you need to go to Premiere Composer, which is the third party plugin. Go inside transitions, and here I will select only glitch animation and this one. Okay, simply select this one. Make sure your playhead in the middle of over here, then click add. Okay, later on I will play the whole video effect over here. Let's go back, and here you can see. Let's play and watch this one.
But here's the truth.
Okay, how to create this kind of animations and also this text animation. That's very super simple. Let's come over here, and it is the truth. So first I need text, so I will go back, and I have also some text over here. Maybe this one, maybe this is our text, so I will copy that. You can also select, press Ctrl C, copy, and come over here and place your playhead over here. Press Ctrl V and paste it over here, and maybe paste it over here, maybe over here, and increase its length like so. Okay, then here what I will type, and here I will type, here's the truth text. Okay, I will copy the text from here. First select this and press Ctrl A, Ctrl C, copy, and let's go back. First select this text, Ctrl A, Ctrl V, and Ctrl A, and go to effect control panel, and here I will decrease its size, maybe around over here, and also set its position horizontal and vertical, and also decrease size little bit more. Okay, it's looking perfect. Again set it horizontal and vertical align. Okay, so here is the transitions, and here I need to add the transitions. Okay, so let's go to Premiere Composer, and here I will apply this zoom out animation, which is looking very perfect. Select that, click add, and now you have this kind of zoom out animation.
But here's the truth.
Okay,
But here's the truth.
so here what I will do, here I will add some more sparkle over here. Let's go back, and here you can see I have this video. Simply hold Alt and left click and drag and drop over here, and maybe place it over here. I'll move this upside and also place it over here. This is our fire video. I will also give the link of this video. You can download this one over here, and here you can see now this effect is working good over here. Okay, select this one and go to effect control panel, and inside this opacity, and here you can see its opacity is 30. You can also increase the opacity like so, but set it 30 is perfect here. Okay, so next let's go back, and here you can see some more text, and here is some text. So how to create this, and also how to create this kind of shape with rounded corners. So don't worry, simply double click, go inside, and here is the shape I have created. First of all I will create this text layer. Ctrl C, copy, and let's go back. Tutorial number 4. Come over here, and maybe over here. Here I will click and type our text. Ctrl V, press Ctrl A. You can also decrease its size from the effect control panel, or you can go effect graphics, and you can set it align horizontal and vertical, and also decrease its size little bit more, and don't forget to align it horizontal and vertically. Okay, and again hold alt and duplicate, create one more copy of it and also align it over here. Select the top layer, go to effect control and move it little bit down, maybe over here. Again go to our main sequence 01 and double click, go inside and copy its second text from here, which is creators who use AI. Control C, copy that, go back in tutorial 01 and this is our second text. Select this and paste it over here. Okay, and make sure you can increase or decrease its size as you need it. Okay, and maybe this is perfect. At this point simply select all of this text and move it upside, and here what I will do, I will simply create the shape like that. So let's come over here, maybe over here, select this tool, select the rectangle tool and come over here, make sure any kind of layer is not selected, and then draw a shape over here like so. Okay, then place it, align it over here and place it behind all of this layer and increase its length. Then you need to go to essential graphics and you need to set it maybe around horizontal, line it, and you can also increase or decrease its roundness like so. First I will change its color into red, orange red color. Maybe this one is perfect for me. Okay, it is looking great. After that what I need, I will move this text little bit upside, maybe over here, and also top one little bit down like so. Okay, let's go back and here you can see some menu.
AI won't replace.
Okay,
AI won't replace. AI.
here I have made some mistake. Here I need to write AI. Okay, so at this point let's go tutorial 01 and here is the AI. So what I will do, select all of these layers and move them maybe round over here. Then simply what I will do, here is the wording AI, so I will hold alt and I will duplicate this layer and place it over here. Control C, hold alt and create a duplicate copy of it and place it over here, and here you need to type only AI. Okay, select this layer and press AI. Okay, select Control A, go to effects control panel and increase its size, and don't forget to align it horizontal and vertically like so. Okay, and let's see.
Here's the truth. AI.
Okay, come over here, let's make it 3D. So how to make it 3D, and let's play.
Won't replace creators.
Won't replace creators. So first what I will do, and move this top layer over here at the next point.
Creators who use AI. Creators who use AI will replace those.
We will replace those. So at this point I will cut all of these layers maybe over here. Okay, only I need this part of this video.
Creators who use AI.
Okay, so now I will make it 3D. So for that what I need, press C and create a one cut over here. Maybe select all of these top layers, right click and next them. You can call it 3D or whatever you want. Okay, then go to effects and search for basic 3D. This is the effect. With this help you can create 3D look of your any kind of videos, text or graphics. Okay, simply select this layer, go to effects control panel, and here is the effect basic 3D, and here I will change its swivel look, and maybe this one is good, and also I will tilt it a little bit like so, and also I will create some distance animation. Click distance to image and then move your playhead maybe at the end, okay, maybe over here. And here what I will do, simply I will create little bit zoom, maybe like so, okay. And also don't forget to change its original position, maybe over here like so, okay. So what it will do, it will get this kind of animation. Let's preview that.
Won't replace creators. Creators who use AI.
Okay, at the end, and let's go back, and here I have created
But here's the truth.
this animation, okay, and I have already deployed here.
But here's the truth. AI won't replace creators. Creators who use AI will replace those.
Okay, let's go back. Simply let's go back, hold Alt and simply drag and drop this text over here, okay, and close it down, or you can duplicate both of these texts. Please select this one and also duplicate by holding Alt and move it over here, okay. Let's play.
Will replace those who don't.
And here you can see I have created little bit
Will replace the.
slide up animation. Here you can see, okay. At this point, maybe at this point I will move it little bit forward, then decrease. At this point I have created this animation, okay, slide up animation. So how to create? Select this layer and come over here. Here you can see position keyframe, and at this point I have added this position keyframe. From here you can click over here and then move, hold shift and maybe around 10 frames, okay, or 7 to 8 frames forward, and again you need to change its position upside like so, okay. And in this way it will create this slide up animation. And also you need to create this opacity animation. So how to create opacity animation? It's that simple. Simply add the opacity keyframe at the start. At the starting point set the value 100, and then at the end point you need to set the opacity value 0, okay. Then again select all of these keyframe, make them ease in and ease out, okay. And don't forget to make them ease out and set the graph like so. You can also zoom it over here from here and set your graph like so, okay. And also set these keyframes, start fast animation, at the end slow animation. Always set your graph like this, okay. So let's play. Let's come back over here. We have done with all our full animations, and at the end you can apply this dip to black option, which is our fade in fade out effect. Simply right click and here you can see apply default transitions, which is dip to black, okay, which will create the fade out animation, okay. And you can also apply this on our text like so. So it will create the fade out animation like so at the ending of your video, which is looking very cool and great, okay. You can also double click on it or simply click on this, then it will open this window over here, and you can drag and drop its position. Where do you want to start? Okay, which is looking very cool effect.
Those who don't.
And also apply this effect on your background music layer. You can simply right click and you can select this apply default transitions, which will create a fade out effect of your background music, okay. So let's see and check out our final result. Want to master the mobile extension in After Effects and its 130 powerful tools? Watch the video on the end screen now. And that's it for today's video. I hope you learned something valuable. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.